we've got marriage, we've got baby problems, ? And also we've got Molly and maybe a possible Jake back. Stay tuned after that opening.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
There's a reason I picked this song, because we had so many mic drops happening with, again, what I said earlier, which was pregnancies. And Jake, oh my God, why is he back? I don't know what to do about this. Welcome to the AFTERBUZZ after show of Lethal Weapon. I am your host, Alexis Torres, here on a full freaking panel.
Say what?
Yeah! Hey! I'm gonna start with my far left, who the man, the myth, the legend, Kelli.
What's up? It's a lot of magic and muscle in the building. It's your man, Chaos J, KAAOSJ. Let's go.
Hi everyone, I'm Pietra Elise with Pietra Elise TV.
Who is looking mighty fine. Oh,
Hey guys, and it is Virginia Reyna-Dunne. So happy to be here with everybody.
I know. It has been way too long. And speaking of what's way too long, the comeback for Jake, that was way too long. Which is why I had to play this song for Pietra, because she's been calling this all season.
I literally try to tell you guys every week, but you guys don't listen to me. Like, you guys are asleep. You're asleep on me. I'm telling
Wake
you.
up.
And you were on it. As soon as you saw that black car, you were like, Jake.
It's Jake.
Jake.
Try to tell y'all.
But definitely stay tuned. So we're going to dive into those awesome topics, but also don't forget we've got some news for you towards the end of the episode. So we're going to get started. Overall thoughts on the episode. Leo gets hitched. G-E-T-Z. What are we thinking? How do we feel about this episode? We already know that Pietra already has her stuff. She's going to get into it. But Kelli, Virginia, tell me.
Okay, so, I mean, I don't know. Leo's a lovable character. It's nice that he found love. And she looks like, I mean, granted, you know, it was an intense 6.5 weeks. Yeah. I mean, she looks like she's about that life.
Ride or die?
And she's a ride or die. Because, I mean, she didn't just get the coke just to get the coke.
She did it for
Yeah.
them.
She got the code because she was like, yo, you only got $28 in your account.
So
I'm trying to plan for our future.
$28 and you're about to get married?
What?
Hey, man.
Yo, man. I would have been in that same position if I didn't have friends. Like, straight
28?
Yeah, maybe like 26.
Hey, he's still waiting on a few checks from his, other clients to clear. That's
And
what it was.
Bitcoin,
That's what it was. That's what it was.
I was
Right.
like, that Bitcoin ain't gonna help you, bro.
Not at all.
Yeah,
Not at all.
not right now. I loved it. And I loved the whole ongoing, like, what is it with Murtaugh not being able to talk to his wife about being pregnant?
Yo.
And how do you keep that secret from your husband? Like, how would you even keep that secret?
It
I don't
wasn't
think-
a
It's not. Come on, Paul. Time out.
It wasn't a secret.
It would not be the first time that it's happened in the history of relationships.
But I'm just saying, I don't know. Like, I buy my husband something on Amazon, and I'm like, oh my God, I got you something. Like, I can't keep a secret. So,
Some women are very
Everybody's
good at
different,
keeping
girl.
secrets.
Everybody's different.
This side of the table is just like,
He's like, where you been, Virginia?
yeah, I'm the same way. I can't keep like things from my
There's
husband.
albums
Awful.
full of material about women keeping secrets.
Oh my word.
you two look like y'all are pretty good at it, huh?
What?
Oh!
Was that shade? Did
Time out.
I catch it?
Time out.
Did I catch it?
I'm just saying, y'all are like, keeping secrets.
And now
I
we're divided. Okay.
Literally, I just said that everybody's different. Like, I'm just like you guys.
All
like,
we're saying is that we're up on game, and by being
Lord.
up on game, that just means that we're hip to the fact that there are a lot of people that are very, very good at keeping secrets. That's all it is. It doesn't mean that is in no way indicative of whether or not we are able to keep secrets ourselves. That just means that there are people that are good at it.
some things I don't feel like you should keep secrets, but I was just saying everybody's different. Meaning some people can keep secrets and some people don't. I mean, it just depends on how you manage your relationship.
There's just some smiles going on over there that,
I just love how we're finally back together and we already separated the table. So
Like,
it was so fast. Anyway, someone who was throwing shade, Miss Bailey over here. Bailey
Right.
was throwing shade at Murtaugh. Actually, she was just throwing shade at everybody in this episode. She was
Right.
throwing shade at Riggs, which he kind of deserved, and Murtaugh, who definitely deserved it because apparently he just can't He can't just communicate to the women in his life. I don't understand. But anyway, the reason why we're talking about this is because he found a pregnancy test that was positive in the trash, which I called because the fact that he brought up that McNeely keeps putting his trash in the same area as their trash can. So Mrs. McNeely's like, oh, I'm not going to throw it in my trash. My husband will find it. I'll just throw it in this one next to it. He won't think anything.
Ooh,
Okay,
she's so shady.
Yeah, she wanted an all singles crew. Like,
She's
crew.
trash.
Ooh,
Low key.
ooh.
Trash.
Also, I was like, if you're not single, why are you going on a singles cruise?
Hello? And why did your husband allow you to?
Okay, but what I gathered...
I don't understand.
Are they separated?
No, we don't know. We don't know anything about the McNeelys.
No, what I gathered from the brief interaction... Okay, what I gathered from the brief interaction that is it seems as if there must have been something that happened and then they were taking time apart.
Oh, maybe separated.
And then she separated and then she did the singles cruise and now she's back. And maybe we'll get to see somewhere down the line what happens. Because there's going to be... Oh, no. I know you like, Kelly, you reaching. I know. But seriously. And I don't remember verbatim... I don't remember verbatim what he was... the conversation between him and Roger at the end. But to me, what I gathered from that conversation was simply that she's back home now, and not back home as in,
because
she just came back.
Someone to take care of that baby.
Boom. But she's back home after something, trial separation, a break, something. But it wasn't just a cruise with her being gone. It was her absence was because of something else was going on that wasn't 100% right now.
No. She needed that break because she needed someone to break that back. That's exactly what was happening. Okay, I said it. It's just like, what just happened?
Oh my goodness.
Back blowouts.
Yeah. At the end of the day, whether she was separated or not, that means you go and get pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay,
apparently
well,
she goes on a singles cruise and doesn't know
pause.
how
Again.
protection
Are you
works.
serious?
Let me
That's
interject.
trifling.
It is trifling. However, I don't think she
Sip my tea over
intentionally
here.
wanted to get pregnant. It was just she didn't make dude wear protection or...
Guys, this is ridiculous. We're talking about a married woman.
Okay, but you act like this is... Now you acting like Virginia right now. You act like this ain't never happened before.
I get it, but it's just like, it's really like, I'm just trying to see the proper way to say this because especially this type of show. But I mean, they did
We're a
write it
family
in.
show.
I
First
mean,
off,
they
it's
did
not
write
a
it in.
PG-13 show. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It is, but it isn't.
But
I
the gore is very
Right,
yeah,
right.
But the cursing is very PG-13, and the
Yeah.
conversations.
People still get shot in the face.
Yeah, straight up. We saw a heel
That's
in the
true.
head. So
I just honestly, I'm happy knowing that it's her and not
yes.
Rihanna
Yeah.
or Trish.
or somewhere else. But I do not, guys. I do not like the fact she did not say
Hold
that
on.
she was not
We don't
having
have
sex.
we don't have enough time to cover. We
She
don't have
was
enough time
not
to cover this.
saying that she did not have sex. She was just like, why would you think I'm pregnant, guys? I'm not pregnant. But she never said she wasn't
Oh,
having sex.
Rihanna. We're talking about
And you're-
Rihanna now. We're talking about Rihanna now.
She is in high
I'm-
school. Come on.
I'm upset.
No, she's in college, I thought.
No,
she's still in high school.
RJ's in college.
Okay,
But
pause.
still, come
There's
on.
a lot of women that lost their, delicate flowers when they was in high school.
Get flowers.
But I mean, honestly, they
Oh,
say
Lord.
abstinence is not better than
They was busting hymens in high school.
Why? Why? Get
Lord, God, we're going from
Get
bad
out.
to worse.
We're
We
done.
going from bad to worse.
Oh my Lord.
I'm sorry, guys.
Really
can't
back
handle
in,
my
guys.
pedal.
Really back in. Let's get back together. Let's regroup.
To all
Let's
the families
regroup.
out there, I
We
apologize.
all apologize.
Just kidding. No, I mean I feel like everyone who watches our show is pretty much either an adult or like close to that. You all know what that is.
Hey,
It's
man,
fine.
I gotta come back with a bang. What can I say?
Anyway, so speaking of banging, Rihanna apparently is not doing it, even though I deep down think that she is. But I like how she was like, "What baby?" And I was like, "How about your guys' baby?" Because I haven't actually seen baby Murtaugh in a while. Where is this
Right.
baby?
Where is that
Right.
baby?
Yeah.
Like,
Never,
that babysitter is
never home.
fire. Like, and I don't mean in a bad way. Like, that babysitter is on point. 'Cause
Yeah.
you never hear a peep.
Or they have like the best baby that just like
That just sleeps.
goes to sleep
entire
early.
time.
The baby is
I don't know.
While they're at
self-sufficient.
work and everything,
Yeah.
just like
I
sleep.
Sleeping.
I don't understand, but I love how Mrs. McNeely was like, "Oh, I'm going on a a detox, no coffee, soft cheese, fish, or alcohol.
But is that a thing when you're pregnant?
Yeah, you can't have
Yeah,
soft
you can't have-
cheese.
yeah.
You can't have coffee or
can't have alcohol.
liquor.
That
Obviously,
sounds so miserable.
Okay, now
it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Well, okay.
You find
Hold
other
on.
foods.
I'll keep my mouth shut on this part.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I was just gonna.
You want to inform us? You have something you want to
No,
say?
I don't
you have
think
something
she
you want to
does.
tell
we can
us?
talk about this after.
I don't think she does, but I will vouch and say, yeah, if you find other things, you have other cravings. You don't really necessarily want the soft
like
cheese.
pickles and peanut butter.
Like pickles and peanut butter, like Trish.
Really?
Yeah.
That's random.
Can I just play devil's advocate for like 5
Oh,
seconds?
here we
There
go.
we
Okay,
go.
real
Here
quick.
we go.
Here we go.
It's
Oh.
We've been on
possible.
topic one forever.
It's possible that while she did just come off of a singles cruise, that her and McNeely could have got busy, and it could have been from him, because we do know there are cases where men have gotten vasectomies. It didn't fully take, and then they still got their partner pregnant. So while I do think that she could possibly be trash, if she did sleep around on her husband, she may not have.
Yeah.
You
Who
know.
knows?
But at least for right now, Lethal Weapon writers are definitely painting her in this light.
Oh, yeah.
for
Trash.
sure.
Single
Like straight
cruise.
up, just a dumpster fire. But speaking of also a dumpster fire, Riggs' relationship with Molly is getting very serious. But at the same time, also he's just, I don't really know.
I'm
what
telling
he's
you,
doing
roller
with his
coaster.
life. It's
Honestly,
too much.
I'm happy to see that he's actually stepping up to the plate.
Yes.
So I'm seeing him in a total different light now that I love.
We talked about last
And
week.
he's communicating.
He's not only communicating, he's being a good dad. Like, he's trying to make sure she's good. He's, like, interacting. He's letting people know how he feels.
Right?
He's like, I'm like, okay.
Again, remember last week when I was like, oh, Riggs was not attractive before? Again, hello.
I know, right?
I was just like, hey.
But see, it's a certain type of confidence
Yes.
that will attract you to a man that has that bad background and everything. It's just a certain type of aura you have with you when you have your stuff together.
And if you notice the past couple of episodes, even though sure he has like tiny reckless moments, it's not as big as it was in the beginning of season 1 and now the beginning of
But
season
I also
2.
feel like he has some type of closure now with his dad. Like, it's a lot. We're able to see, like, him grow up.
Yeah.
But we didn't see, like, they left us. They didn't say anything about the dad. Remember last episode they left us with, are you going to save him or not? And then we heard nothing, so we don't
He's
really
still in the
know.
hospital, girl. Next time we hear from him, he might be gone.
I
hope so. I can't.
I think so.
I can't with this storyline anymore.
But
He
maybe
needs to
that's
go.
what helped him. Like, he's like, okay, I have this closure with my
Yeah.
dad. Now I can be a dad myself.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It gives me all the heart flutters.
Well, and he knows the dad's not after him, like after Molly
Yeah.
or, the son.
Yeah, but the person who clearly, well, we thought that was after the son, but clearly had his own business to take care of, which, again, Pietra has been calling for the entire season 2.
I've been trying to tell y'all.
Go ahead.
I've literally been saying, because I already knew. First of all, I didn't like the. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
love the. I know. Let me.
Yeah, take it in.
Okay.
You got it.
I love the new Riggs. Love who he is, but I do not like the fact that it was with his best friend / brother's girl. Now I love their relationship, but I'm kind of not feeling the fact that it was her. Out of all the women in the world, you choose to be with this person. Now
That's the reason why I put you over there.
I literally get that there's history. They know each other. I understand that, but it's still I'm not a guy, but it's like bros. It's like a code.
Yeah, there is
there's
a
a
code.
code.
It's a code.
Right.
It's like
You
there's
don't-
certain things you don't do.
You don't
period.
voluntarily
with you.
sign up to be tunnel buddies with your homeboy. Like, you
I
just
thought there was some other
these
name for
names?
that. I thought it was like, I don't know, not penguin
broken.
pals. Or,
I
know what
heard,
it is?
like,
Snowman or
is-
something.
Oh, Eskimo
brothers.
Yeah, Eskimo
Snowman.
brothers.
Eskimo
Or Tele
buddies. Telebuddies. I haven't heard that one.
Wow.
Again, we apologize for the non-PG.
My point is, back to what I was saying. I just love the fact that Riggs is a new man. I love their relationship. It's so sweet. Like, they're really cute together. But it's just unfortunate that it had to be with Jake, and I knew that he was going to come back. I knew he was going to come back.
But you have to think, yeah, he's known Molly forever. He's seen the pain she's been through, and he
they're
wants to take
friends.
care of her.
Or best friends.
I mean, anybody that, like, any single parent wants help. Like, I don't know any, but, like, I would think you would want a partner to raise your child with and not do it alone,
True, absolutely.
And so I
But
think
there's a
that's
billion
why
people in the world.
there are, but, like, why wouldn't you want to help out, like, your best friend that, you've seen suffer so much?
Girl,
Okay.
it's certain codes. It's just me. Maybe I'm just like,
No,
No, I
Can I speak on it?
understand.
It's just me. I don't know.
Okay, hold on, wait, what? Okay, so I froze for a second.
No, you got it.
No, I'm with you all the way. Like I understand exactly where you're coming from, and like there low key there is a code violation, and I feel like it might be a little bit more easily digestible had like Jake died. And then like he kind of just stepped in, and then
okay.
he stepped in to kind of take over and just kind of be there, and then they just kind of happen to fall in love. However, we do have to keep in mind that it sounds like they kind of all grew up together to a certain
they're best
extent.
friends. That's true.
So,
Yeah.
so there is that element, and this is to me, and I'm just gonna throw this out there, and I don't agree with this either, where you hear cases of maybe a brother dying and then the widow and eventually marrying and having a relationship with the brother. And I still don't agree with it, but I've always been told, like, well, you have to understand that, there's the similarities between the brothers, which, might attract her to the brother, in addition to the brother possibly stepping in to fill that void. So, given that Jake and Riggs, as I bring it all back together now, given that Jake and Riggs are like brothers,
I can
kind of, sort of, maybe.
I can
kind of.
understand if it was like, okay, a best friend that you didn't talk to in a while, or if it was
She's
like
very upset by
a
this.
friend that you didn't talk to in a while. But somebody that's like your brother, like close, is like. Girl.
But at the same time, they got married, or whatever happened between them happened when they were like, what, 16, 17, 18, 19, and now
Yeah, they were
he's
really
like,
young.
they've maybe gone to college, they've done all of these other things, they've grown up. They're completely different people. I mean, if you think
Very
about
true.
who you are when you're 18 as to in your 30s.
I'm the same. No,
yeah,
I'm lying.
but like you're different. So
No, you ain't lying. I'm just
I don't know. I'm totally cool with it.
No,
and I'm
my
okay with this,
approval.
and I kind of feel like, you know what, at the end of the day, this is gonna sound crazy, but at the end of the day, like, if anything else, he knows that they're in good hands. He knows Riggs. He knows they're in good hands.
I mean, he did not feel like that in the beginning.
I mean, well, yeah, because you don't want your homeboy smashing on your ex
Lord.
and taking care of your kids.
It's deeper
But
than
he's
your
jealous.
homeboy. It's not
is.
just
He's
your
jealous.
homeboy.
But it'll
He's
never
jealous.
work out. It'll never work out.
Well, yeah, because he can't
Lexus.
provide for them what Riggs can. That's what it is. That's why he's pissed.
My innocent ears.
First of all, Jake has no. I understand him being upset, but he has no room. He can't be a father.
No, he's
He
like
can't
a
be-
fugitive.
And that's why Molly was able to move on, because she mentioned when we first got
Yeah.
introduced to her that she's like, Jake's just never around, so I'm just kind of here supporting from afar. And I'm like, that means that Riggs is going to step in. And he did. And so,
Yeah.
but I love it because Stephen Otten in the chat's like, relax, everyone. Cahill is Endgame. Or Palmer. Or Rose? Question mark. So there's like, so the fact that a lot of people think that this is just a for now thing, and that he's gonna eventually move on to a different female in the rest of our story. I don't think so.
No.
That would break
I don't
my
either.
heart. That would really break my heart.
At
that
this point, it's literally Team Molly all day.
it would literally break
years.
my
years.
heart if she was the reason he's become the man that he is, and he will go off and share the new him with someone
But
else.
he was already starting to get that way with Cahill, and then he
Starting
he
and becoming
couldn't.
is two different
He
things.
couldn't follow through though, and he walked away from that. And then, so I mean, you could even play it the other way. Maybe he was starting to be that, and then Molly ended up getting that. So
I mean,
I don't know. I'm still a Cahill fan.
Either way, I don't really know what's going to happen with his relationship, but for now, I'm enjoying this new Riggs. Like,
Yeah.
it's very, very nice.
We
to
can
see.
agree
All
on
day.
that.
Yes, for sure. But it's very interesting how Jake came back, because I didn't think it was gonna be like behind shadows kind of thing, where he was like pulling up in this stolen vehicle and kind of just hanging around, and Molly was lying for him. I thought he was just gonna straight up go, "Hey,
I'm
I'm
back.
back,"
Yeah.
and just like really ruin things for the two of them. You know what I mean? But I didn't mind this part either. It was kind of nice and kind of quick. We kind of just, Jake's here, now he's gone. Okay, bye. And now we can move on with Molly and Riggs and their relationship. So
Yeah.
I was just surprised, because I definitely thought he was that type of person to kind of just like
Make a scene.
yeah, just kind of
Cause a
show up, because
commotion.
they're all such close friends that he's
Right.
like, I'm back, bitches.
And then they were like standing on the porch kissing and hugging and all that
Oh,
stuff, and he
it
was
hurt
sitting
my
right
soul.
there. I'm like,
I was like,
oh. Dang, and he's just probably watching.
But it's interesting because Jake came here saying that he wanted to see his son because it was Ben's birthday, but he was there because he wanted to steal some money.
Had no
Which
gift
I was
for
like,
his son.
oh no, none whatsoever. Which again shows that Jake is not a good father.
And my
at
thing
all.
is, if you're out here stealing all this stuff,
Why don't you steal a hot gift?
okay.
Nice. There you go.
I'm just trying to
Didn't even
say.
think about that.
I'm
Thank
just
you for
trying
that.
to say. I mean, if your son was at the forefront of your mind and you know, okay, I haven't been here, I haven't been present. The least I can do is get him something.
I know,
I
he
don't
forgot.
I think he forgot it was his birthday.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
straight
he's
up he
I
forgot.
don't think that's why.
He had tunnel vision. He was
needs to get
focused
out of
on the task at
I'm
hand.
sick. I don't
I
want
didn't mean it like that.
Be mixing tunnel words here because you used it for two different things. That's not helpful.
Yeah.
He had blinders on. He
There
had
you
blinders
go.
on.
That helps.
Worst father ever.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Riggs' dad was pretty awful too.
No, I think he takes the cake
Yeah.
for sure. As
Who,
worst,
Riggs'
worst
dad?
father.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
was
He
super
gets the
trash.
award.
But
like, standing ovation.
No, for sure. Did we think that Jake was going to survive this episode though? Did we think because so at the end he got arrested and he's going to jail for quite some time. But did we think he was going to get hurt, or did we think he was going to die, or do you think he was just going to disappear like he did in the last few episodes? I'm just curious because I
thought he was
I
going to
didn't
get
think
shot.
anything.
And it
Yeah.
was just going to be the end of it. And then,
Yeah.
like, they could move on, not
Yeah.
her have to choose somebody. So.
I mean, but I'm also proud of Molly that she's like, no, you can take that
Right.
promise ring. I don't want anything to do with him. Like, I'm
Yeah.
done. I'm
Yeah.
ride or die.
And that's a good thing because I'm able to see like, okay, you're not just this type of person that's back and forth. Like when your mind is made up, like this is what you want. So the past is literally the past.
And I like
so that was
that
refreshing.
too because most as us females here know that there's a lot of female characters like I don't know which one I choose.
No.
I just don't understand. Maybe
Right.
if you show me more. I don't know. Like, and I hate how they write women like that. So I like that she's like, no,
yeah.
I know what I want. Yeah, I'm
You're
done
done.
with him. He hasn't been here. He's terrible. He's sitting there
Yeah.
trying to ruin my life. You're here now.
I respect the fact too, and this was very like eye-opening for me
Yeah.
when he asked her like, you know, about, I guess she was at the supermarket or somewhere, and she told the truth. You know, she wasn't like, oh yeah, I went. Like, you know, she was like, no, we actually didn't go. That was like eye-opening to me and said a lot about her too, because now it's like, okay, trust is there because he knows you won't lie to him. He already knew the truth,
Yeah.
but he just wanted to see what you were gonna say.
Yeah, and I thought for sure that she was gonna trail off and be
Yeah,
like,
me too.
yeah, we went to a different
Yeah, me
restaurant
too.
and got, food there.
So that, you know,
Yeah.
like I'm in Molly's corner.
For sure.
I just don't like the way it's starting off.
No. I'm hoping that it gets better, obviously, as time progresses. I definitely loved the scenes of him and Ben together. I thought that was
yeah.
really, really sweet. And things
And
like
he's
that.
gonna be a better father because he knows what he went through as a child.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be very important to him to be in his life and make sure that he doesn't turn out like he did, like Riggs did.
And it's also
Yeah.
a second chance since his wife was pregnant when she died, so he didn't even get a chance to be a father when he was already gearing up to change into that. And then, of course, now he's going through his own demons to now become a better person for his pseudo kid, something like that.
Yeah.
Step kid. Nah.
Is it a stretch to think that maybe there's a possibility in their future for her to get pregnant? Is that a stretch?
I
No,
mean,
that could absolutely.
that could definitely happen. I don't know.
I thought she was
maybe
pregnant.
she was pregnant.
Yeah,
Maybe
but it would make sense for it
her-
to be in
I
Murtaugh's
know,
trash. But yes,
you
I know
never
what you
know
mean.
with Riggs. He pop up and stuff, so you could.
Yeah, you could have been like, I'm just throwing the trash because
Right.
she asked me to, and I brought it with me. So yeah, I mean, I can see him doing that. I'd be like, I'll just put this in my car and drive all the way over here to throw it away. But yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know. I'm excited to see how the relationship grows, but I'm also really happy now to see a different side of Riggs now. Since
Absolutely, it's
we
time.
finally hit that point.
It's
but
time.
a person that we always get to see all sides of is, last but not least, Mr. Leo. Let's talk just real briefly about his marriage. So, Leo, one, the Murtaughs get invited to his wedding, and one, I don't understand, because sometimes weddings have themes. Did anybody actually catch a theme for this man's wedding? Because I didn't. We
Don't
saw.
eat the food.
Yeah. Also, what was that sushi display? It looked like he
Yeah.
went to Ralph's and was just like, no, I'll just spread it.
And then I'll mail it
spread
to
it.
myself. Or what was all that?
What was up
I
with the
didn't know what
boutonniere?
yeah.
was
Yeah.
That's
It
the
was
theme.
massive.
That
Leo,
was the theme.
Leo gets you off.
That was the theme. Cause I didn't wait. What did you wait?
That's what was on the boutonniere. That's what was on the
Was that what
boutonniere.
it said?
Leo
Yeah.
gets you off like Leo
Like,
gets.
get you off the hook.
We need
Like
to
off the
roll
hook.
whatever.
Yeah.
We
See,
need
where's
to
your
roll the
mind
clip.
at?
Yo, you've wrecked
But
me.
you,
Absolutely broken my entire being. I can't. Everything sounds dirty
Y'all.
now. It's awful.
did it really say that?
Yes, it's it. It
that's
had,
what this
yeah.
thing
So he was advertising while he was getting married.
Yes,
Yeah,
of course. Why would you not?
That's
Why
what
would you
Murtaugh
not?
was saying. He was saying, like, why am I a billboard
Oh.
for him?
Oh.
At the beginning.
God, Leo just
Wow.
never change. You make me so happy.
Amen.
But I love that. Actually, Virginia brought this up while we were watching it. That her name was.
Chicla. He called her Chicla.
Yeah, the nickname that he
yeah.
gave her, little like pet name, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is
It means gum,
gum.
in Spanish.
I mean,
She was,
you
like,
you
smacking
commented
it.
like the fact that she was just like fully like. I would never call a female this, but it reminded me of it. You know how like cows when they chew.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it reminded me of.
I'm like that.
Because she was
gum.
always chomping on gum.
Yeah,
Right, that's why he called her that.
Yeah, and I was like,
Just
yo,
got it.
Yo, one, girl,
My little
girl,
chicle.
But
chew with the mouth closed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just don't do that. Just two.
How long do you think she's gonna get? I wonder.
He said something like, didn't he say 1 to 4 months?
I thought it was 1 to 4 years.
It's nothing. It's definitely not
I
years.
don't know if that's nothing.
For cocaine.
4 months is nothing.
That's nothing for people that have a life,
I mean,
girl.
apparently Leo is a really good lawyer. Get 1 to 4 months.
But
Yeah.
wait, didn't she for cocaine?
Yeah, possession. Yeah, they
Possession.
didn't put her down for the murder because it was
Self-defense.
self-defense, so they excused that.
She probably got like a plea bargain.
Not
or
with the
something.
heel in the head.
I mean, he was trying to kill her, so
I mean, you know.
question mark. I just love how she's like, I'm gonna steal this like just a big bag, like a kilo of cocaine for our love. Just straight up. She was like, I can't believe you thought I was gonna leave you. Yeah, straight
In
up.
front the cops, like
Right, she
Also-
was kind of salty.
also-
Like, hello, 2 passports, 2 airline tickets.
So, yeah, like she was like, bam, bam, I have
You
them.
said you would go to the end.
Leo. I don't know how you found this woman, but I'm also happy for you, but also concerned all the time about
Right.
you. But
right.
also,
But I think you got a good one though.
I mean, clearly because
Do we?
They have a connection.
they
They don't have a
cannot,
connection.
they cannot keep their hands off of each other. Every time.
It's only been 6 weeks. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yes, that's technically honeymoon phase.
Phase.
Yeah.
But I want this to work, and I think it will work, and I would love to see more of her character down the line.
Really?
Yeah, she was
I
cute.
don't know. I don't know if I want to see more of her character. I mean, I'm happy for him, but
I mean, are you though? Because you don't.
I'm
sound
happy
like
for
it.
I'm happy for their relationship, but her character, the way she was introduced to us and all that happened, is just like I don't know if I want to see more
Oh,
of that.
I was wrong. Stephen Auden in the chat says it was 1 to 4 years, not months.
Ooh.
So I got that one
Yeah,
wrong.
But
1
you
to
know
4
what?
years.
Leo
That's
loved.
why I was like,
I definitely
loved
thought
his
he said
chicle.
months.
1 to 4 years.
Definitely thought he said
Yeah.
months.
Leo gonna hold it down, and she'll get off on good she'll get off early
Yeah.
on good behavior.
1
I
to
just
4
don't wanna-
months is still too long for me.
I just don't want to see those
So 1 to 4
visitations.
years is a wrap. You like, oh, it's not gonna work.
That's not happening.
But yeah, I love how Lethal West Coast in the chat says yes, but it's a tax write-off on those shorts of his because he had his
Yeah,
his logo
face
on his
the shorts.
Yo, Leo, you're doing too much.
Yeah.
But yes, I agree. Leo does deserve love too. He works so hard.
At
in
what?
life.
We're not sure, but he
But
works.
he works. So good for you, Leo. Congratulations. I'm sorry that you can't spend your honeymoon with your lady. You're just gonna be spending it with your second lady.
Conjugal
But you
visits,
know what
conjugal
else I
visits.
love,
Wait, second
guys?
lady. I got you.
Let us know.
Paula.
I'm done. I'm done with y'all today.
I'm not even. You know what else I love? The new podcast.
Oh, yeah, tell us,
Let's
tell us,
talk
tell us,
about
tell us.
Oh, you guys remember the new podcast?
Get your life. Let's go.
Okay, so just so everyone knows what I'm talking about, if you want to have fun, learn, and grow in all areas of your life, for those of you who do, we have the thing for you. The podcast of the year, Conversations with Maria Menounos. Podcast edition is hosted by our AFTERBUZZ TV founder and drops every Friday on iTunes. Conversations with Maria Menounos features celebrity and influence interviews, along with secrets and tips on how to better yourself in all aspects of your life, from health to wellness to career, relationships, finances, and more. Let our Maria be your big sister you always wanted. Just go to iTunes and subscribe to Conversations with Maria Menounos for free. for free, is what I said. So I mean, you need that in your life
She
for
said
free.
what she said.
So be sure to rate and comment, and when you do, let Maria know that we sent you.
The Lethal
AfterBuzz
Weapon
TV,
after
Lethal
show.
Weapon, Conversations with Maria Menounos, podcast edition. Take it, check it, do whatever you want to do, rate
Flip
it,
it,
subscribe
download it, rip it.
everything.
And do the whole song.
We need to make a song for that, though.
We should.
Like-
It'll be so good. Sorry, I'm just thinking
Let's
about it in my head. Sorry. But
like the beats, the
but
rhymes.
now that we've covered everything, we have something for that preview that we saw. Rihanna goes missing? Question mark. So we're gonna jump
But
into
does she
the
go missing
predictions.
more so as a joyride?
I'm
Yeah,
literally
sorry.
starting to question her
Predictions?
because I'm
Well,
upset
she's
with
a
her
teenage
already.
girl. I,
I
mean,
know, but
come
I'm
on.
upset. I don't want her having sex.
Your AfterBuzz TV.
Abstinence all the way.
Why do you just assume that
Guys.
she's giving up the booty?
Okay, hold
She
on.
said it.
Hold on.
She did not say
She
it.
did not say
She
that.
never said she wasn't. She said, I'm not pregnant. She didn't say, I'm not even having sex. She said, I'm not pregnant. Why would you guys think I'm pregnant?
Okay, well, right
This
before
is
we
fire.
dive into our predictions, I want everyone in the chat and for people who are watching later to go ahead and put your comments of like what you think's gonna happen. How did she get in trouble? Because clearly it looks like she's kind of rebelling? Question mark. So we don't
Yeah.
really know. So I'm gonna take that time to do that while you guys are typing up your stuff. I'm gonna get into a little bit of iTunes. Don't forget to find our podcast on iTunes. Lethal Weapon After Show, AfterBuzz TV. Find all the things. Leave us 5 or 4 stars because the other stars do not work. And you should let us know what you think of our show, what we need to work on, what you love about it, favorite moments from the show, season 2, of course. And definitely check that out. iTunes, Lethal Weapon After Show.
5
Podcast.
stars.
Yes,
And
always.
we do have a little bit of
Five,
special news
five.
today.
No, I thought that was you had special
I
news.
do. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
I do have a little bit of
Let
special
them
news
know.
for you
Yeah.
guys. So Clay.
We're doing a segment within a
Told you
segment.
guys, everything is too
Thank you.
fancy around here.
Yeah.
Like,
we just don't play our cues as
We
often.
on a whole new
like,
level,
what?
y'all.
okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Clayne Crawford's birthday is actually on the 20th, which
Nice.
is this week, and also Bailey. So they are actually doing a for the Clayne Crawford Foundation. If you go to lethalweaponfans.wixsite.com and make any donation whatsoever, you will get entered into a raffle that'll be for an autographed photo of Clayne Crawford and Chase Mangum, a Lethal Weapon bag, a hand-drawn photo of Clayne, and it looks good. And we also have an original script signed by the show creator Matt
Yes.
Miller and the episode writer Joe Smith, as well as a Lethal Weapon keychain.
Yo, that's 7
cool.
things.
That's swagged out
Yeah.
right
That's
there.
a lot.
Yeah,
That's
so
a lot.
go to the site and donate, and all the proceeds go to the Clayne Crawford Foundation.
Boom.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I love it. Yeah, no, that's, oh my god, just thinking about that swag bag makes me so happy, especially because I saw that hand-drawn picture.
Yeah, it's
Yo,
good.
Pretty dope.
Send it my way.
Yeah, so definitely go donate, do all the things, and now we're gonna jump really quickly into predictions since we don't have a lot of time left. What do we think about Rihanna?
Your AfterBuzz
You
TV
didn't have to play it again. Thank you,
predictions.
though.
Again, just in case you forgot. Okay, so real quick, I don't necessarily think she's rebelling. She's just doing her thing.
Okay.
Prime example, when I took my dad at the time,
Here
my
we go.
dad's girlfriend's
Here we go.
car, and subsequently wrecked it. I wasn't doing it, but no, like real talk.
can't.
We'll dive into this on the next podcast.
Oh,
okay, but seriously. When I all I'm trying to say is that when I took her car while they were out of town and filled it up with gas and called my homeboys like, yo, what's on this weekend? It wasn't because I was trying to rebel.
Lies.
I was simply trying, no, seriously. I wasn't trying to rebel. Granted, I was salty because I said, hey, can I just drive the car? Like, can you give me permission? And they said no. I was like, okay, I'll take it. But anyway,
He waited 15 years to get this out, guys.
simply,
So let him
no, it's
say
already
what he
been out.
wants.
It's already been out. If you know your boy, you already know the story. So moving along, I didn't do it to rebel. I did it because I just wanted to go out, hang out with my friends. And I saw an opportunity that I could take advantage of the situation and do what I wanted to do with a set of wheels and do it. And that's what I did. And I feel like that's
not even with your
honestly
car.
really what Rihanna's
it
doing.
now.
And yes, of course, it's not your car and it's bad and you shouldn't do it. And anybody, that's under the age of 18, by all means, don't do it. However, I'm saying I don't think she's rebelling. I think she's simply just trying to, get her life.
I could see you being bad.
Hey, girl.
I could just
Don't let the
see
smooth taste
him
fool you. Your
literally
boy's a
just
bad
doing
boy.
some stuff. Okay, as far as
you see? I'm sorry.
let's give him his shine.
no. That was total, by the way. I'm sorry.
As far as the predictions for me, I honestly think that I don't see her being a bad kid, but I do see her being sneaky and doing things because she knows how her father reacts and how her parents are. So I do think that she has gotten involved with the wrong crowd now that she's driving.
Why is her crowd changing?
Because obviously if she's missing, if he has to send someone to find the car that she was in and the only thing they found was her bag or something in the front seat, then obviously she's with someone that is under the wrong influence. If she hasn't even talked to her father and her parents, they think that she's missing. That's a problem because usually you'll check in at least. I mean, if I'm going to take the car, I'm going to check in at least like, hey, just letting you know I just got here. So they're
But
not
she probably
worried.
took the car without permission, and she probably at that
Wrong
point
crowd.
She feels like she's so deep in the
Wrong
game
crowd.
that she can't call home.
Y'all don't listen
She
to me. You guys do not listen to me. I'm telling you what it is. Next week we'll see.
I think she got kidnapped or something.
Now that is so extra.
But you know what? It is Lethal Weapon, though. That's like the
Kidnap?
epitome of it.
We've had people out of planes.
That's
we've
true.
had
That's
why,
true.
Why couldn't they kidnap her? I mean, it's
But
Lethal
she was
Weapon.
driving. My thing is, the problem is she took the car without permission and drove away. So she's with the wrong crowd.
Well, I mean, that
That
could
was
be
so
true.
creepy, Alexis. That was so.
I was like,
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna do something different.
I want to play.
I'm gonna take both of your predictions and put them together.
Peacemaker.
I think that. Hold on. I'm gonna say that if she was rebelling, I think she was with the wrong crowd, but because of the fact that she was with the wrong crowd, she goes to drive and do whatever she does, but then she gets kidnapped because she's been hanging around the wrong crowd. And they're doing stuff that they're not supposed to be doing.
Boom,
There's so much gang stuff that's happening within Lethal. Nice. In Lethal Weapon that's going on. Like RJ had that same problem.
Where is he?
He's in college. That's all. That's like his. That's his out.
He's not in college.
Oh no, he came home. He's
Remember,
working.
he was like
Community
in the pool,
college.
up
He's
and down.
in community college and he's working. So
We need to see more of him. We need to see more of
I'm
the
assuming
baby.
that-
We need to get touches of everybody.
I just love how the kids change out. Like it's like, oh, Rihanna's only gonna be here. None of them today. Or it's just gonna be Rihanna and RJ. No baby.
keep the
Or
show
just the baby.
interesting. They're just trying to keep the show going. I feel it.
And the last little bit of news, we are going to have Chase Mangum next week. For
Yeah!
all you fans out there,
Boom.
he will be back with us. So
I know.
Yay.
I'm so excited. Also, I forgot to add into the news that the baby who's missing, clearly, because we never see them, are twins, because that's how TV shows work. It was their birthday today.
Oh, happy
I don't know.
birthday.
I don't know how old they are, but we were. If you saw any of the Lethal Weapon tweets and things like that, they were saying happy birthday to the twins. So I think it was either last night or today. So definitely send some happy birthday shout outs for us as well. But yeah, I definitely think that she's hanging out with the wrong crowd. They're involved with something illegal. She gets kidnapped because she's a cop's daughter. Period.
yeah.
That's what I think it is.
We'll see.
So I don't know if there's. I think that's like a sprinkle of rebelling. It's not a lot because she's still doing her thing, but it's also like a tiny bit of rebelling because she knows she's with the wrong crew.
And it's kind of weird because you would think she would be more open. You have the coolest parents. I mean, even
I
think so.
Come on.
I think so.
I agree with you. I think that
so.
they're cool.
Even though he overreacts sometimes, he always reels it back
Sometimes.
in.
He reels it back
reels it
in,
back
but to
in.
deal with that like initial like flip out that he has, I mean that can last for days sometimes with him.
Not only that, but for her to say, hey, I want to borrow the whip and I want to go out and hang out with my friends in the city.
First of all, they gave it to her in 15 minutes after she passed the
That's
test.
true. She did.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
passed the test and was like, can I get the keys? And they were like, sure, bye. Like, I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, I mean no,
Yeah.
I mean that's why they're like, where's like they didn't know where their kid was because they were like, oh she's upstairs, is she though? And clearly window open.
But see,
had
that's
the
what
dramatic
I'm saying.
drapes.
That's what I'm saying as far as them being cool. Like, why would you steal a car that you know you can take?
Ooh,
Yo, I don't know,
okay.
man.
All right.
See, y'all sleeping on me.
No, I'm gonna wait, girl. I'm gonna wait.
Oh my goodness. Well, we want to know what you guys think for sure. I didn't get to check the live chat, but definitely definitely leave your comments so we can know what you guys think on below.
You can always shout us out on Twitter. I'm sorry.
Oh, so Steven Otten says, what if she borrows Trisha's car instead of taking? Because maybe they haven't bought her a new car yet.
Maybe they have like
They
the crappy
haven't.
car
I don't
and
think
a
they
nice
have.
car.
We talked about that. I don't think they've borrowed
But yeah,
a car yet.
everyone kind of just thinks that she just takes off to meet with friends. It just, maybe she is in the wrong crowd if she's by herself. We don't really know.
Yeah.
So everyone's kind of also in the same, what if Rihanna's not a true target? Maybe she's just a person that they want to keep as
bait.
hostage. Yeah. So.
Wrong crowd.
Yeah, man, I don't know. But again, let us know what you guys think for the next episode. Again, we're going to have Chase. We're hoping, crossing our fingers just in case if anything happens. But definitely excited to have him back on the show, especially because I didn't get to meet him last time. I wasn't here. There was I don't remember why I wasn't here,
That's
but
right.
it's okay. Yeah,
It was me and you, wasn't it?
Yeah. So. Oh yeah, you were out of town.
Louisiana.
Yeah. So definitely, where can the awesome Lethal Weapons fans find you on the interwebs?
On the interwebs, you can find your boy on Twitter, KAAOSJ, and then Instagram, chaos_oceans31. Oceans, why? Because your boy's so wavy. Hey.
Nice. Pietro, at least you all know. And I don't know if you all checked it out. I told you last Saturday I was interviewing Paula Patton, the whole cast. So the interview will be out. I did it. It was amazing. Go see Traffic. And yeah, Pietro TV.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Virginia Reyna.
And you guys can find me all over social media at ATorres890. That's ATORRES890. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and talking about Lethal Weapon. I cannot wait to have Chase next week. And we will see. You guys have a wonderful night.
Next week.
And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.